Hi, Mattress Mack here with my friend Brian from Valley Ranch Academy, and of course, my friend Mike from Gallery Furniture Work, Texas. Brian, I understand you have a fascinating story. I'd love to hear it. How'd you get into childcare?
A while ago, I used to be a professional musician. That's how I first got into it, for the hours and the weekends off, stuff like that.
How long were you a professional musician?
That's a good question. Probably close to 4 or 5 years. And I was a bad accident, car accident, which prevented me from pursuing that. But childcare just called me. It kept calling me back. So I'm getting close to 15 years from now, and it's just, I love what I do. It's something different. It's not stuck behind a desk all day, and they have no filter. They tell you how it is, which I love that. I love how it's something new every day, and I love being able to be a part of shaping the lives of the students in the future. So that's fantastic.
You know, when that accident happened, you know, life throws curveballs.
Yes, sir.
And maybe when it first happened, I don't know, maybe you were feeling sorry for yourself that your first love of being a professional musician couldn't happen. But certainly you're not still feeling sorry for yourself. So what happened? How'd you get through that?
Childcare. I got back. I've got great mentors. I've got great leaders throughout my childcare path that just kept calling me back and asked me to come back and return. And again, I love what I do. So
we preach around here that work is life's greatest therapy. Would childcare be great therapy for you?
Oh, for sure, without question. They say if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. So.
Amen. You're preaching out of my gospel here. So how devastating was the accident?
Very devastating, because that was my dream. That's what I thought I was going to do for the rest of my life.
You were in a car accident?
Yes, sir. I was actually hit by a car when I was outside changing my tire. I've died twice.
Oh.
I've had 2 strokes. I was in a coma for about 3 weeks. I've had a kidney transplant and over 25 surgeries.
Tell us about Valley Ranch Academy. How long you been there? Which location?
I have been there since day one, since the day we opened our doors. We will be turning 4 this January. We're in Porter, Texas. We have a staff of 32. We're almost full capacity, which is great.
Yeah. What ages do you serve?
Oh, we serve 6 weeks to 12 months of age. So from our newborns up to school age. Yeah.
What do you like best about it?
Ooh, that's a good question. I love how they'll tell you the truth. They're brutally honest.
Why is child care so important for workforce development in Texas and indeed around the country?
Well, families got to work, right? We got bills to pay, and luckily there's got to be child care for families to do so. I would say learning environments and to help them develop in every area.
How much of a learning differential do you have between one child and the next?
Oh, there's no 2 children the same. Everybody develops at their own speed. They will get there. It's just a matter of having the right tools to get them to where they need to be.
Your child care center full?
Just about, yes. We're about 95% full. We got a couple toddler spots available and a few school-age spots available. But yes, a couple of our programs actually have a wait list through 2026.
What is pre-K partnership, and why is it important to child care?
It's very important. So pre-K partnership is a program that allows families options to choose from. And also with those funds, that allows that campus to put back in the classroom for learning materials. So books, maybe worn down broken furniture, stuff like that.
What's the best thing about your job?
As I say, I love my job. I love how it's something different every day. I love how I get to interact with kiddos. I love seeing the kiddos who start in the infant classroom and go all the way through our 3s and 4s, and watching them from where they were to where they are now, and being able to know that we're a part of it. We want to stay consistent. We want to stay doing what they're doing at home.
I've also heard you tell me it's the rewarding thing is when you hear from the kindergarten teachers in those public schools.
Yes. Well, our students are doing once they transition to public school, how ready they are. They're a little bit above the curve, which is great to hear.
What's some of the most poignant or touching things a child ever said to you?
Well, I have those mornings where children come into my office or in the lobby, and they just come up and give you a big old hug.
So, how much did Work Texas help you to get into this exciting career that you love?
Oh, I wouldn't be here without them, for sure.
Really?
I wouldn't be here without Mike and my owner. They're fantastic mentors. They have shown me more than I ever thought that I could be.
Find a job you love to do, you'll never have to work a day in your life. Obviously, Brian found that through Work Texas and his involvement with child care. Where do you see yourself going in the next 5, 10, 15 years?
I plan on being with this company for the long haul, growing within the company, and that's my plan.
He was a pretty accomplished musician. Tell Mac about some of the different people you've played with.
I played with numerous artists. So I played with Kenny Chesney, Dwight Yoakam, Clay Walker, the old school Johnny Lee was a good buddy. Rick Trevino.
Never gave up on himself, and most of all, he never gave up on these kids, right?
Yes, exactly.
So he found a job he loved to do. That's what we do at Work Texas. We help people change their life, change their career, change the trajectory of their life through this magic exceller called work. Brian is a world-class example of that. And Brian, it's really a pleasure having you here.
Thank you. I appreciate
a
that.
privilege, too.
It was
Thanks
very
for
nice to
coming.
meet you. Thanks
We
for
have
having me.
little something
Yes,
for
sir.
Brian, and
We've
that's
got
cool.
this certificate of achievement, Valley Ranch Academy.
Awesome. Perfect.
There you go. We just realized we are very proud of Valley Ranch Academy and you being a partner in what we're all doing collectively to help Houston to get to work, to take care of their kids. It's a collective effort, and thank you for everything you're doing to be part of that, Brian.
Of course. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
The work you do sets these kids up for a good future, right?
For sure, without question. Yes.
So when they go to a good child care that cares about the students and goes the extra mile, then when they go to kindergarten, they're not behind.
Exactly. They should be ahead of the curve.
Snowballs in a negative direction.
Snowballs to a lifetime of hard times, right?
Yeah, it's hard to catch people up when they're already several years behind.
Exactly.
And it destroys their self-esteem and everything else.
100%.
Yeah, but you know what? It's not just the reading and writing. It's what we're teaching everyone at Work Texas. It's showing up. It's being on time. Realizing the best ability is availability.
Yes.
That's what they're learning.
Exactly.
Both at Valley Ranch, and that's what they take with them to kindergarten.
Yes, exactly.
Thanks, Brian, for all you do. Another great example of work changing people's lives for the better. Thanks for tuning in.